the Packers' 3 elite players on offense and defense on the both sides of the ball. Let's break them down because that's the whole team.
Yeah, it really is. They have 3 elite players on each side. It was 4 on defense, and then Zadarius Smith with the back injury brought it down to 3. So just to make sure everyone's on the same page, offense, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, Davante Adams, elite. Yeah. So the question there is, how can you hope to contain those 3? And then on defense, how can the 49ers offense scheme around Jair Alexander, my apologies, Kenny Clark, and Darnell Savage? Right? Those are the 6 players that the 49ers need to be concerned with. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So for me, it's about disrupting the offense. If on the offensive side for the Packers, if the 49ers could get into the backfield, if they can sack Aaron Rodgers 4+ times in this game, it is going to get ugly early. And we'll see if Rodgers actually checks out in this one. I can see the middle getting clogged up by Kinlaw and DJ Jones trying to take away Aaron Jones on the interior. And then All-Pro Fred and Al-Shaair flying from sideline to sideline, and the safeties helping on Davante Adams. To me, when you only have a 3-headed attack on offense, that seems easier to contain.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think they're going to make containing Aaron Jones a big priority. I think they're going to go light box, take away the long plays, give their corners help, because again, those corners, they look good in the stat sheet. On film, they're getting burned deep, and they've been getting let off the hook by Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts. So you need to give them safety help. Probably need to play some zone 2. Curious to see if Aaron Rodgers can play the quick game. It's going to be there. Will you check down? Will you play mature? Because he's so impatient. He wants to throw down the field. I really don't like Aaron Rodgers. There's something about him that I don't like at all. And it's not that I root against the 49ers. I root for teams to come in and give their best, and I always feel like he doesn't. And I'm like, man, you're such a dog. What is your problem? Brady doesn't do stuff like this. You can count on Brady to give his best, and it's a lot of fun. But Rodgers well, we didn't see the best Rodgers today. Maybe next year. Come on, put on a show, dude. You're supposed to be special.
So you think the key to success for Rodgers is to be a bit more like Jimmy? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
I think the Niners are going to force him into that kind of a game. They're not going to let him get Davante Adams one-on-one on the outside. And if they do, shame on the Niners. Because if he sees single high, the ball's going to be out so freaking fast, and it's going to be like, okay, you go, and I'm going to throw, and you're going to win it. Because nothing against Diamador Lenore. It's Davante Adams. So
right.
You got to make him throw shorter. And I saw Chris Sims put up a video this week saying teams have more success against it. Rodgers is good against both, but fewer yards per attempt, split safeties, take away the sideline throws, and make him throw over the middle where Fred Warner is. You want to throw over the middle? Great. Well, you better move Fred Warner out of the way because he's 6'3" and he can jump and he has great hands. And he picked off Jimmy Garoppolo about 1,800 times, roughly, in camp.
Roughly.
Carry, the 2.
Now, do you think that the 49ers, with this too high safety look that you're talking about, are going to be able to contain Davante Adams?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see if they have their corners all up in his face. Jason Verrett would be all up in his face.
Yes, he would.
And Diamador Lenore has played that way so far. Are you going to do that? Now, if he has safety help, great. But if not, I don't know. You might want to back up. I don't know. You gave up a 91-yard catch to someone named Kez Watkins. You might want to back up. I'm really curious to see how aggressive the Niners are in this game with Davante Adams. Because last year, mostly got roasted by him. And I don't know why we expect anything else. Lenore, you did a very good job against. I don't even know, man. This pass rush better step up.
That's my feeling. I don't think we can contain Adams, a proud Palo Alto High School alumni, I must say, as a fellow Pali grad. Go Vikings. But he is just unstoppable. And the 49ers certainly don't have the player that you want to come up and play man-to-man on Davante Adams. And you have to think that with Rodgers back there, if he gets time on any of those dropbacks, he will make the 49ers pay. I anticipate that Davante Adams, even in a loss, will throw for 100+. Will catch 100+ yards.
I got you. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole. I mean, oh man. Basically, the only way the Niners can shut down the Packers is if the offense steps up and puts this game away. The offense is going to have to put the game away. The defense can't. Like the defense held down the Eagles to 3 points last week, and it went down to the wire. Offense has to put this game away, and if they don't, they're going to lose because Aaron Rodgers, the pass rush will get tired. Aaron Rodgers will get confident. That competitor. Logan says, I don't think that's fair. Lenore's only bad rep was a 90-plus yard TD, and he stumbled on that play. The one where the wide receiver stepped out was perfect. All right, well, let's see him go one-on-one with no safety help against Davante Adams. Is that what you want?
No, thank you.
I don't want that.
No.
I don't want that for young Diamador.
But I will say that he's right. Lenore has been phenomenal to this point and should be applauded as a 5th-round pick. I mean,
I applaud him. Standing ovation. Eli says, if Niners have a losing record close to the trade deadline and they're in win now mode, any thoughts on trade moves? Well, the quarterback.
That seems
big 3
like
game stretch for Jimmy. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, but this is if they lose the next 3 games, where does that leave Jimmy? What's the point at that point?
Yeah,
and they could win the next 3 games. They could definitely lose the next 3 games.
For sure. No more 2019 vibes if that happens.
We would have some totally different vibes at that point.
2020 vibes.
I wouldn't even want to talk about those kind of, yeah, pretty much.